the Houston Rockets going up against the Utah Jazz. This is Brian Anderson, Stan Van Gundy, and Grant Hill here with me. And in a few moments, we'll hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce. And they'll have some minutes to make up for with an injury in their rotation.
Missing a valued contributor. That can be a challenge. Now, we'll see how they overcome it.
The starters for Utah. Lauri Markkanen out there with Walker Kessler. Then there's Keontae George, and it's Bailey in at the two-guard spot. And for Houston, Kevin Durant is out there with Alperen Sengun. Then it's Clint Capella. Then it's Fred VanVleet. And it's Thompson in at shooting guard. Well, Grant, this is not your average regular season game. These teams are fierce rivals.
Oh, yes, they are, B.A. I love playing in these type of games. I mean, the fans are extra loud. The players are fired up. This will be fun.
And the tip belongs to the Jazz. Now George. Back to Markkanen. Kessler, a screen on Thompson. To the paint. Stolen by Capella. Fast break. Here come the Rockets. Thompson in the post. And the layup is good off the glass.
And, man, does Thompson glide down the court with ease. Outstanding at finishing in transition.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
I was able to talk with Ime Udoka for a minute, and I took the time to ask him about his strategy for Lauri Markkanen, and he said we know he's going to hit big shots and be physical on the floor, but we're going to make him work for everything tonight. I hope we can test every shot that he takes. Hope and hard work. Can't ask for more than that, guys.
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie. That's good from George. The 16th pick in last year's draft, Keontae George was thrown right into the fire his rookie season, Stan.
Yeah, down the stretch, he was basically handed the keys to the offense at the point guard position. He may take some lumps, but his talent level is evident.
George hits them both. Stan, how do you think the Utah Jazz have fared with a relatively young squad?
Well, Brian, I'd say admirably. It's not easy to be the less experienced team figuring things out all the time, but they continue to grow and work and get better.
Yes, smooth and focused. KD is so polished, so prolific.
George scanning the floor. Kessler, a screen on VanVleet. Markkanen outside. Thompson with the block. And it's out of bounds. Still Utah's ball. And we have to take another look at that block.
That'll put some fear into the shooters, and he made sure to do it early, too.
A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. 6 on the shot clock. Kessler, a screen on Durant. Here's Sensabaugh, and he buries his first look.
Rock solid screen right there. The defender got completely lost.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look from there.
Now here's Durant. Fades and shoots. And the shot's off. 1 for 2 in this one. And so it's George with it. He brings it up for Utah. Down low. And Markkanen with the stuff.
And this is inexcusable. The defense must force Markkanen further away from the rim.
Outside Durant. Thompson outside. Pass to Durant. There's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. When you look at the career of Kevin Durant, he's had an amazing list of teammates, Grant.
Yeah, that's true, B.A. And it started with Westbrook and Harden. Then he had Steph, Clay, and Dre, Kyrie, and then Booker and Beal. That is quite the list.
Free throw is good from Durant. And both free throws good for Durant. Well, Grant, after 3 straight drafts high in the lottery, the Rockets got to 500 in 2024.
Yeah, and I love how they signed some vets in the summer of 23. Houston decided we want to win now, and I wish more teams did that.
Now here's Markkanen. Inside. Kessler against Capella. Markkanen for 3. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. Taken away. And the Jazz pushing it up now. Here's Bailey. Kicks it out to Markkanen. Puts up a 3. Count it. 2 for 4 from the field now.
Shots like this help Markkanen get in rhythm. The D must be aware of his ability to catch and fire.
To the middle. Here's Durant. And Durant slams it home.
And reaching deep into the bag. Durant finishes with a flourish, and he's got the sauce.
And we've got a timeout called by Will Hardy. He wants to review the game plan. About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. And so George will bring it up for the Utah Jazz. Pass to Sensabaugh. Capella against Kessler. Here's Bailey over Şengün. And again, it's Utah.
Yeah, he makes it look so easy out there. The game comes naturally to him.
The Rockets have gone 3 of 4. Off to a nice start. Now here's Capella. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Thompson. And it's rejected.
And this is crucial for Markkanen's overall development, that he ups his defense and looks to block some shots.
Here's Sensabaugh, and it's blocked. And they'll get another chance. George against Van Vliet. Clock at 6. George, and that's good. George has got 5.
And there's a nice rhythm to his three-point shot. You know, George has a confident stroke.
Van Vliet scanning the floor. Here's Şengün. And a great assist by Van Vliet as that one goes. Jazz leading by 3. George with it. 5 points in the game. Pass to Sensabaugh. The 3 is up. Capella with a rebound. The Rockets have gone 4 of 6 in the first quarter. Van Vliet against George. An open look for Durant. Another one falls for Houston.
There's the quick release. KD remarkably fast with the basketball.
Markkanen outside. Here's Sensabaugh. Here's the 3. They grab their own miss. Kessler a screen. Shot clock at 5. Second chance shot. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. That one on Capella. Utah shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night.
Kessler, 2 shots.
First one falls. Grant, a big reason for Utah to be excited about the future. Their young head coach, Will Hardy.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, he's had this team competitive after trading away both Mitchell and Gobert. And I love how Hardy has developed guys like Lauri Markkanen.
Both free throws good from Kessler. And Grant, you look at the Rockets' additions over the last year or two. There's an emphasis on toughness.
Yeah, toughness, both physical and mental. Those are the kinds of veterans they've brought in. And that extends, of course, to the coaching staff, too. You don't want to let them get into a rhythm from out there.
Van Vliet against George. That shot, no good. Some solid defense from Van Vliet. Şengün finds Thompson. Stan, another head coach from the Greg Popovich tree. Will Hardy, who started his career in San Antonio.
And there have been a lot of successful guys that have come through the Spurs organization. Will Hardy is just another one who is developing into an outstanding NBA coach.
Shooting 2.
And that one drops, so now they lead by 1.
And what I like about Thompson, along with the high-level athleticism, he has a high-level feel for the game.
Both free throws good from Thompson. For Utah, they've gone 5 of 12 in this first quarter. And we've got a timeout called by Will Hardy. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. Pass to George. Kessler down low. Guarded by Capella. Markkanen for 3. Sinks the tray. Markkanen's got 8.
They keep capturing the lead, then giving it back. We'll see if they can hold on to it this time.
Well, this is why the fans are here. Each team trading blows, increasing the entertainment value.
Now here's Durant. He's got 12. Şengün finds Thompson. Şengün, the screen. Clock at 4. Capella, the pass to Durant. Fires for 3, and the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. Houston making some changes. Smith comes in for Capella, and Finney Smith subbed in for Kevin Durant. Here's Collier, guarded by Van Vliet. And Finney Smith over to help. Pass to Nurkic, and out of bounds. Houston will have it.
Yeah, what a disconnect. Sloppy play like that is something they can expect to come up in the film session.
And that's how you defend. Glad we had a chance to see a replay of that block again.
Oh, my, and that was textbook defense, positioning himself well to send it back.
The Rockets have got 6 of 8 shots to go. Van Vliet outside. It's Şengün, high post. Gets a very good look and converts.
Yeah, no question Van Vliet was going to find his man. He has excellent court vision.
Here's Collier. Pass to Anderson. And he's going for the oop here. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Markkanen. The The Rockets have gone 7 of 9, a solid percentage so far. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian. The Jazz are making progress. Coach Will Hardy said this team has shown grit and character and has developed a lot of confidence. When we're going through game preparations, the players walk away knowing if they do certain things, they can win. That's a big step in the right direction.
A bright future, Allie. Thank you. Jazz trail by 4. Here's Collier. He's scoreless. Marketing outside. Takes the 3. It's rebounded by Şengün.
Well, defense got lucky there. More often than not, he's making that shot.
Outside, Finney-Smith. Van Vliet, the pass to Şengün. He's got it. 4 for 4 now. He's automatic.
And he's been an ideal teammate tonight. He's really creating plenty of looks with his passing.
Yeah, when there's been an open man, he's found him. And you love to see a guy dishing it like this.
It's Markkanen with the drive. Banked it in off the glass. Markkanen's got 10 points in the game.
Some real toughness from Markkanen. Powers through the contact, then has the focus and touch to finish.
Back to Van Vliet. Smith outside. Thompson outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Got a hand on it. Here's Collier. Pass to Anderson. Nurkic with the ball. Outside, Anderson. And yep, it's good. And now just a 2-point Houston lead.
And they may have talked about shot selection coming into this.
Here's Van Vliet. Rebounded by the Jazz. Here's Collier, guarded by Van Vliet. Nurkic high post. The Jazz need to get one up in a hurry. Ooh, can't tie it up as that one's no good. Houston has gone 3 of 3 from outside and looking sharp here in the first. Thompson finds Van Vliet. Şengün, the screen. Van Vliet, the pass to Şengün. No good there. Utah trailing here. Outside, Anderson. Markkanen from long range. And that one goes. He's now recorded his 5th bucket in 8 tries.
And offensively, Markkanen is in the zone. He's using his size well, and the defense hasn't had an answer.
And we've got a timeout called by Ime Udoka. He's going to talk it over with his guys. So for the Rockets, Eason's checked in for Alperen Şengün. Okogie comes in for Thompson. And Tate is subbed in for Van Vliet. And Utah with a change here too. Niang, he's checked in for Markkanen. Outside Tate. And so it looks like it'll be Houston's ball.
I don't know what the heck happened there. That's just a careless turnover.
It's time to take a glance again at that superb block.
Yeah, obviously he had the shot well anticipated, able to shut it down with authority.
Here's Okogie. Pass to Finney-Smith. Just 5 on the clock. And here's Tate outside. The rebound by the Jazz. To the inside. Niang. It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play opportunity.
Personal foul. 3rd team foul.
Utah shooting their 5th attempt at the line in the game.
Niang. 1 shot.
And the free throw, no good. Rockets trail by 3. 1:36 left in the first. And here comes the break. And he lobs it up to the rim.
Incredible. I mean, high energy in transition. Just beating the defense up the floor.
Yeah, the commitment to run is paying great dividends on the break.
Smith finds Tate. And the ball out of play. The Jazz will have it. Here's Collier. He's covered by Tate. Pass to Bailey. 1:06 left to play in the first quarter. Here's Nurkic. And Nurkic throws it down.
They're really settling into a nice rhythm now, starting to gain the upper hand.
Yeah, you're seeing their offense in a flow. Now it's time for their defense to turn up the heat a little more.
Here's Okogie. Yet to see a basket.
Yeah, he tried to gain position, but couldn't quite get there.
First personal foul. Third team foul.
Outside, Finney-Smith. 5 to shoot. Stolen by Anderson. On the break. Offensive rebound. Pass to Nurkic. Now here's Anderson. Oh, he tries a 3. There's the block. And he's able to get it back. Just 4 to shoot. Fires from deep. Smith with the rebound. Outside Tate. Here's Okogie. Outside Finney-Smith to halt the run. Offense is coming free and easy as we wrap up the first. Utah ahead. They're up 7. And we'll be back right after this. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Jazz.
Well, I'm seeing that their second chance points are exactly what every coach wants to see. Hustling on the offensive glass to convert every possession they can.
Yeah, and also a great job hustling on turnovers and turning them into points. Defense creating offense so far in this one.
Rockets trail by 7. On the floor for Utah, getting going in the second. We've got Walker Kessler. Kenyon Martin is out there with George Niang. Then there's George, and it's Sensabaugh in at the 2 guard. Durant, the pass to Adams. Durant with it, 20 feet out, and that's good for 2. Durant's got 14. All right, Coach, what are some qualities you're looking for in a lead guard?
Well, look, you want a guy that can make plays, that can control the game. When I first got into the league, people thought about point guards as traditional pass-first guys, but now it means more than that. You want a guy who can make plays, whether it's for himself or for his teammates.
Now here's Tate. No made baskets yet. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Durant. Jazz leading by 8. Starting the second quarter, about a minute gone. Niang outside. Now here's George. 6 to shoot. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. That one on Tate.
And there's no question George can fill it up. For him, it's about focusing on shooting good percentages.
Utah shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight. That's good from George. George hits them both. Quarter number 2 with just over a minute to play. Durant looking around. Shot clock at 6. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a three-point play.
And that's just incredible focus from the swingman. Durant is skilled at scoring despite the contact.
This will be his 3rd free throw attempt of the game.
At the line for one, Kevin Durant.
One shot.
And that one misses. Utah leading by 8. George finds Martin. Here's Sensabaugh. Niang outside. To the paint. Oh, got a piece of it. Tate with it. Guarded now by George. Pass to Eason. Now here's Adams. Not going to go that time. Good D by Kessler. We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. Here's Sensabaugh. Here's Martin. Oh, a beautiful reverse layup.
Oh, just an easy reverse for him. He has nice feel and touch around the bucket.
Tate against George. Unloads. Durant's shot is off. Utah has gone 5 of 12 from three-point range tonight. Pass to Kessler. Here's Sensabaugh. Gets it to go. Makes him 2 for 5.
That's been the story of their offense so far. Getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
George against Tate. Shoots from the baseline. And there's Durant. That one's good. On the assist from Tate.
Add Katie's mid-range J to the game's unblockable shots alongside the sky hook and the step-back 3.
And we've got a timeout called by Will Hardy. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page. And about 3 minutes played now in the second quarter. Martin against Durant. Pass to Sensabaugh. Clock at 6. Kessler a screen. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way.
And I respect the strategy. Despite the sizable lead, you got to stay in attack mode.
Yeah, you got to keep going at him. You don't want to leave any hope for a comeback.
At the line for one.
Well, when you look at the forwards in this league, there are a lot more Grant Hill types out there these days, partner.
Well, thank you for the nice words, B.A. Of course, I took pride in my overall game. And over the last few decades or so, we've seen a bunch of guys playing the 3, 4, and 5 who can pass, dribble, and shoot. So it's fun to watch the game evolve. The big-time throwdown.
Check him out. Keeps the grip on that rim after the finish. A little extra emphasis. Here's Sensabaugh. 7 points in the game. George outside. Martin with a screen on Tate. To the middle. Oh, denied by Durant.
And for all the attention his offense gets, never question Durant's ability at the defensive end. Now
here's Tate, defended by Niang. Pass to Okogie. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. It's his first trip to the line.
Team foul. At the line for 2, Josh Okogie.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he makes a first. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. And so it's George with it. He brings it up for the Utah Jazz. 13 points was their biggest lead of the game. Here's Sensabaugh. He's got 7. "17-foot shot on the way. And they recover it.
I think he caught the defense napping. Those plays can be soul-crushing.
And so it's Houston with it. They trail by 11. Pass to Adams. On the wing, Durant. He's guarded by Martin. Picked by Tate. Shot from the wing. And it's good as he snugs it right through the net. Durant's got 20 points.
Yeah, the single-minded focus of Durant on offense, it's all about getting buckets, no distractions.
Here's George. The Rockets pull it in. Here's Okogie. Pass to Tate. Outside Durant. Inside. And it's slammed in by Adams.
The strength of Adams is incredible. Able to finish off shots despite getting hit on the way up.
Second personal foul. 3rd team foul.
And he'll be shooting his first free throw. Markkanen's checked in for Utah.
Steven Adams. At the line, shooting 1.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. 1 shot.
Free throw drops for Adams. And here's George. He's got 10. Pass to Martin. Back to George. Takes a 3. And out of bounds. Houston will have it. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Brian, Lauri Markkanen's shooting stroke at 7 feet tall had former Mavericks coach Rick Carlisle comparing him to Dirk. Lauri said it feels good to hear that because he's obviously a Hall of Famer, but there's still a long way to go, and it gives me more motivation to keep getting better. He's not getting a big head, Brian.
No, he's not, and that's the way you have to approach it to be great. Thanks, Allie.
3rd personal foul. 4th team foul.
Now Durant. 20 points for him. For 3. Off target. 8 for 12 from the floor. Pass to George. Eason pulls it in.
Coach loves the execution, just not the result. That's okay. That's part of the process.
Now Durant. Wing shot on the way. And it goes. That makes him 9 for 13 now.
And you know, for a near 7-footer, Durant has a very compact release. Just one reason he's so consistent.
George finds Kessler. Here's Sensabaugh. Martin outside. Here's Sensabaugh. 7 points in the game, just 5 to shoot. Here's Martin. And miss after miss right now. Rockets trail by 4. Okogie, the pass to Tatum. And it's blocked by Kessler. Martin, left side. Out left to the wing. Kessler passes to Markkanen. And they get it back. Kessler with a bucket.
Yeah, that's a nice hustle play, but boy, it drives a coach crazy to concede second chance points.
And we've got a timeout called by Ime Udoka. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments. And Houston will go for a different look here. Clint Capella, he's checked in for Adams. Şengün comes in for Eason. Thompson, he's checked in for Okogie. And Van Vliet is subbed in for Tate. Şengün passes to Capella. Van Vliet against George. On the wing, Thompson. Şengün, the screen. 5 on the clock. From 15 feet away. Thompson, no good. Utah leading by 6. Down low. Here's Markkanen. Oh, great slam by Markkanen.
Showing great vision and delivering the pass out in front.
Van Vliet, the pass to Durant. It's hauled in by Sensabaugh. For Utah, they've gotten 7 of 15 shots here in the second quarter. It's Martin on the wing. Back to George. With some arc. And he's now 3 for 8 after that one.
With that shot in his bag, George doesn't have to get all the way to the rim.
Pass to Şengün. Back to Van Vliet. Martin against Durant. Shoots from the line. He's got another one. That's 10 for 15 now.
Watch how Durant disrupts the defense with the pick and roll, creating an opening for himself.
Markkanen outside. To the wing on the left. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. That one on Şengün. And coach, you've been lauded by some of your former players for your pregame preparation. I've seen it myself in the broadcasting world.
Well, I've also been cursed by some of those players for my pregame walkthroughs, Brian. People thought they were way too long, but I just wanted to be as prepared as possible and was one that always believed I'd rather do too much than too little.
And that one misses. And Houston making a change here. Finney Smith's checked in. And a switch here also for Utah. Bailey's checked in. He hits the second from the line. Here's Van Vliet. Still without a bucket. Outside, Finney Smith. Pass to Capella. Here's Van Vliet. Count it.
Well, Van Vliet likes to work up close and personal at the basket, always ready to take it inside.
Markkanen with it. Here's Bailey. Kessler, a screen on Şengün. To the middle. And finished off by Kessler.
Nice pass inside, making things easy for him now.
Thompson outside. Back to Van Vliet. Kessler with a rebound. Kessler's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
Woo!
Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
Oh, that's too easy. As he says, let me add to my highlight reel.
And so it's Houston with it. The Jazz making their last shot. Şengün a screen on George. And the basket by Van Vliet.
And clearly from mid-range, Van Vliet seems pretty comfortable. As long as he likes the angle, that's a shot he can make.
Back to George. Good setup. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. George has got 9 points now in the quarter. Van Vliet against George. Şengün a screen on George. To the inside. And stolen by Markkanen. High post Kessler. Uses the glass on the layup. Kessler's got 10 points in the game.
Yeah, moving the ball with a purpose. Lauri Markkanen. Nice pass.
Well, Coach Lauri Markkanen, it's been an interesting study to watch his game continue to improve every year.
Yeah, it certainly has, Brian. You know, he was a complimentary player for quite a while, and then finally has developed into a primary offensive threat, and he has thrived.
Ooh, shaking them out of their shoes. Van Vliet with the moves.
Markkanen outside from the arc. Thompson pulls it in. Rockets trail by 11. Pass to Van Vliet. Thompson in the post. George defending.
Thompson's vertical is impressive. I love seeing this young guard rise up and throw it down.
Here's Bailey. And that one is stuffed right through.
Can you say immediate entry into the highlight reel? Woo, what a dunk, B.A.
It's showtime now, man. They've built up a lead, and they're starting to rub it in. Now here's Şengün. 9 points in the game. Screen by Capella. Şengün passes to Capella. Just 5 to shoot. To the paint. Late clock. Houston's got to hurry. Pass to Van Vliet. The three. They get it again. Thompson. Here's Şengün. And so it's the Utah Jazz. They lead by 11 as the quarter comes to a close. Getting lots of great looks. Shooting it well. That's why they're up. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this.
American Express Halftime Show. American Express Halftime Show.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. You know, Kevin Durant has really been making it happen here, guys.
The numbers say it all. He spent the first half playing efficient ball.
Yeah, it's not like he's getting everything at the rim. He's playing smart and just taking what the defense gives him.
Rockets trail by 11. Fred Van Vliet out there with Thompson. Then there's Alperen Şengün. Then it's Clint Capella. And it's Durant in at the three. And that's the group for Ime Udoka as we begin the second half. Inside. And it's Capella with the jam.
Yeah, at the offensive end, more often than not, you'll find Capella at the rim.
Kessler, a screen on Şengün. Bailey, the pass to Kessler. And finished off by Kessler.
Slams it down with two hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now. Here's Van Vliet. Rebound, Utah. Kessler's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Markkanen for three. Oh, the soft touch from Markkanen, the 7-footer.
I mean, let me remind you, Markkanen is 7 feet tall. It's incredible how he shoots it so well from deep.
Outside Durant. Over Kessler. That's good from Durant on the assist by Van Vliet. Durant's got 26 points.
Well, he knows how to be forceful inside. Once he gets the ball down there, he is eager to attack.
And Bailey gets it to go.
A growing aspect of George's game. He's working to become a strong facilitator.
Van Vliet against George. Outside Durant. Pass to Şengün. Back to Durant. The putback. Controls the rebound and the putback.
Those second chance buckets are major bonus points if you can get them.
George passes to Kessler. Here's Bailey. And we're just about 2 minutes into the final half of play now. Pass to George. 6 on the shot clock. Shoots. And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Kessler. Rockets trail by 13. Thompson outside. Left side Durant. Şengün, the screen. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot two.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the points.
These are his first free throws of the game.
Taking 2 shots.
No good on that one. And he sinks the second. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. And
Timeout.
Will Hardy calls for the timeout. Coach wants to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Pass to Bailey. Launches it. The offensive rebound. And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up. That one on Capella.
Man, the defender really went after him.
Taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First one falls for him. And he can't hit the second. For close to a decade now, Stan, Clint Capella has been a double-double machine.
Well, Brian, I think the key to Capella is he knows who he is. He's a great rebounder, rim runner, and shot blocker. And then he doesn't force things offensively, and that's why he's had one of the highest shooting percentages in NBA history.
KYG, know your game. Markkanen misses. Rockets trail by 13. Van Vliet, the pass to Capella. Oh, Kessler with the block. And so it looks like the Rockets will retain possession here. And the fans love seeing incredible moments on defense like that block.
Yeah, good offense comes from great defense. This lead is only getting stronger with plays like that.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Thompson with it. He has 6. Shot clock at 5. Blocked again! Here's Bailey. Pass to Markkanen. Here's Sensabaugh. Drills it from deep. Sensabaugh's got 13.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
Yeah, and where has the defense been? They've been content to let them fire away. They've got to close out to the arc.
And you got to be in awe of incredible defensive efforts like this.
Yeah, what a play. I mean, that'll have the offense thinking twice about taking shots in his presence.
Van Vliet finds Capella. And here's Şengün. Now here's Van Vliet. Şengün, a screen on George. Back to Şengün. Shot clock at 3. And it's blocked by Kessler. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. And now it's time to take another view of that huge swat.
Amazing indeed. And getting stops like that only encourages them to keep attacking on the offensive end.
Utah leading by 16. Here's Bailey. 9 points in the game. Kessler, a screen on Şengün. Bailey. And again, it's Utah with a 3.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
Now here's Durant. He's got 26. They can't stop the run with that one.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
There's no air space there whatsoever. That's as close as you can get without foul.
Here's Sensabaugh. 19-point lead, which is the largest margin of the game. And he hits it and gets hacked. A 3-point chance here if he can convert.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
Absolutely. They're playing their game and executing at a real high level. Everything is working for them right now.
All right, guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Jazz.
Well, I love how connected they've been defensively. They're right into shooters and piling up blocked shots.
Yeah, one thing I think they should continue doing is attacking the break, because right now, this defense has no answer for them when they do this.
And for a scorer as prolific as Markkanen, he doesn't need the ball in his hands too often.
So many of his scores come off assists, so just a great sense of when to get into space and become available.
And Ime Udoka has called timeout, a moment to rest and confer on the game plan. Van Vliet finds Capella. And there's the drive. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window.
Inside, Capella's physical ability makes the difference. He can get vertical, bump with you, whatever it takes.
To the middle. Here's Bailey, and he takes that one up and powers it through.
And since the halftime break, their offense has just been on another level.
Well, the coaching staff made some adjustments for the second half, and they've come out with focus and execution.
Now here's Van Vliet. He has 6. You know, Grant and Van Vliet, they've got a guy who's been through everything in this league.
Yeah, B.A. Van Vliet's seen it all. He's won a championship. He's been in the All-Star game. He's been on a last-place team. No wonder nothing seems to faze him.
First free throw is good.
And the big X factor Van Vliet brings to the team is leadership. He's very talented at setting a good tone out on the floor and organizing his guys.
Good on both. Here's George. He's got 14. Pass to Bailey. To the inside. Here's Markkanen. Capella with a block.
Yeah, great timing on the denial by Capella. Able to get a piece of the ball on that one.
And it's time to take another look at that powerful block.
Oh, now that was a block. Some much needed energy there to jumpstart them back into this game.
Down low. Here's Kessler. And finished off by Kessler.
This is why you put the ball in his hands. An accurate pass hitting a moving target.
And Van Vliet has got the ball here for the Rockets. Pass to Durant. Oh, nice finish from the low block. That one's good. Durant's gotten 4 this quarter.
You gotta push Durant farther away than this, or he will make you pay.
Here's Sensabaugh. Back to George. And the Jazz tack on 2 more.
Well, anytime you can get a good look close in like that, it's always your best option.
Van Vliet, the pass to Capella. Thompson outside. Şengün, the screen. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a 3-point play. Holiday's checked in for Van Vliet.
Thompson.
Thompson, no good on the free throw. Jazz leading by 20. Here's Collier. He's covered by Holiday. Here's Bailey. Rockets with a rebound. And here's Şengün. 12 points for him. Pass to Holiday. Back to Şengün. Lets it fly. And the shot is good on the assist by Holiday. Şengün's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Yeah, this is when they need to lean on him more. Get him the ball and let him build some momentum.
Here's Collier. He's covered by Holiday. Off target with the 3. Rockets trail by 18. To the paint. It's tipped. Here's Collier. Still no points. Here's Bailey. Utah with another miss. Thompson outside. Holiday passes to Şengün.
Well, that was clearly a foul.
Nurkic. First personal foul.
He shot 2 free throws in the game. He's made 1 and missed 1.
At the line for Houston, Alperenchenko, taking 2 shots.
And he drops it first. So for the Rockets, Smith, he's checked in for Clint Capella. Okogie comes in for Thompson. And Tate is subbed in for Holiday. So hits 1 and misses 1 at the line. Shaw leading by 17. Here's Bailey. And out of bounds. Houston will have it. And that shot was going nowhere thanks to that aggressive swat.
You know, you can't ask for any better defense than that. He responded so fast to the shooter, and it stifled him.
The Rockets have gotten 7 of 15 shots to hit in the second half. For 3, Durant. The shot off that time.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
With the drive. And Bailey gets it to go. Bailey's got 10 points in just the second half.
And this is what you want to do when you've got a big lead. You must stay aggressive.
Yeah, they're being absolutely relentless, building this lead in every way possible.
And Durant gets it to go.
Well, so many bigs excel from three-point range these days, and he's right up there with the best of them.
Down low. Here's Nurkic. It's hauled in by Houston. Sengun's got his 6th rebound on the night. Oh, there's the alley. Stolen by Kessler. Here's Collier. He's covered by Tate. Here's Collier. No points so far. Here's Kessler. Ooh, excellent D there from Smith. Durant inside. Durant earning those 2 points.
Just an aggressive inside play from Durant, pushing past the contact to get a shot.
Jazz leading by 14. Pass to Nurkic. To the middle. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
Shooting for Utah, Bailey taking 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
And the first one at the line is good. Steven Adams checked in for the Rockets. Finney Smith comes in for Durant. And a switch here also for Utah. Anderson's checked in for Kessler. And he makes both free throws. Rockets trail by 16. Now Tate. No points yet. Smith in the high post. Pass to Okogie from deep. The rebound by the Jazz.
2 minutes remaining.
Nurkic has got his 4th rebound in this one. To the left wing. Here he goes. Baseline try. Okogie pulls down the board. Houston has gone 1 of 4 here in the 3rd from range. Tipped. To the inside. Tipped.
And putting his length to good work. Smith gets aggressive and finds the block.
And for the Rockets, they're shooting 52% from the floor so far. Outside Tate. Smith with it. Niang's there. 6 to shoot. Tate passes to Smith. Here's Okogie. And it's all from three-point range. Utah leading by 18. Inside. Pass to Bailey. Here's Collier. He's covered by Tate. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Fourth team foul. At the line for the Jazz, Collier, 2 shots.
Shoot 2.
That free throw, no good. And he's good on the second. So it's the Rockets now. 50 seconds left to play in the third quarter of basketball. Lets it go from 14, and it's Adams missing.
Well, that one should be in his wheelhouse, but just off the mark.
Here's Bailey. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Bailey's got 16 points here in the second half. Rockets trail by 21. Outside Tate. Nurkic against Adams. Pass to Okogie. Now here's Smith. Shot clock at 6. To get back on track. He buries it from 3. Smith's gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game. Here's Collier. He's covered by Tate. Lets it go. Oh, and he just knocked down the buzzer beater.
Makes his selection just in time. Well done.
Well, it's good to have a player on the floor with that kind of awareness. He recognized the situation.
And so it's Utah. They have a confident 20-point lead right now. It hasn't taken them too many shots to get their points. They're winning with efficiency. Time for a quick break, then back to the action. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
You can count on him to deliver a few assists like this one each and every night.
Well, that is what coaches want from their point guards. Set others up, play the game the right way.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. So the Utah 5 right now. We've got George Niang. Kenyon Martin is out there with Collier. Then there's Kyle Anderson. And it's Filipowski in at the 5, down low. Outside, Anderson. Hey, puts up a 3. It's not going to go for him. Rockets trail by 20. Outside, Finney-Smith. Pass to Tate. Outside, Eason. Tate, a screen on Anderson. Here's Eason. Drops in the layup for 2.
Well, credit the screen there, springing him loose for the finish.
And we played through about a minute here in the 4th. Here's Collier. He's covered by Tate. Excellent D there from Tate. And for the Rockets, they're shooting 52% from the floor so far. Pass to Adams. And it's slammed in by Adams.
And whenever Adams is aggressive on offense, it helps big time, especially when he's dunking it hard inside.
1 shot.
And Adams no good on that one. Jazz leading by 16. Pass to Collier. Outside, Anderson. Niang a screen. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. It's going to be on Jabari Smith.
First team foul. At the line for the Jazz, Kyle Anderson. 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. He's off on the second. Rockets trail by 17 to the middle. The steal. Here's Collier, defended by Eason. The shot by Filipowski, no good. When you look at all the turnovers, boy, what a way to drive your coach crazy.
Yeah, your game plan means nothing if your players can't execute.
And here's Tate outside. Pure from three-point range. Tate's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Here's Collier. He's covered by Tate. Pass to Anderson. And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Eason. Just a superb read on defense to come up with the block.
Let's see if that block can amp up this team. I mean, they're looking for anything to get themselves going.
Six on the shot clock. Niang a screen. Here's Collier. Adams grabs the miss. Adams has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Beyond the arc. Finney-Smith's shot is off.
Just enough of a shot contest to bother him.
Pass to Collier. Here's the floater. And rejected. And it's out of bounds. The Jazz able to retain possession here. And we have to take another look at that block.
Yeah, just some terrific effort there. And you know the whole team will get an energy boost off a block like that one.
Here's Martin, and he goes in for the dunk. Fourth quarter keeps moving along. 3 minutes gone by now. To the paint. Here's Adams. And that one's good with extra effort on the glass. Adams has got 4 points now in the quarter.
Yeah, this is where Adams looks to score, especially when he has a matchup he likes.
Niang, the pass to Anderson. Pass to Collier. Oh, stolen by Tate. Back comes Houston in transition. Here's Eason. It's Eason with the jam.
What a two-way play. Just tremendous.
Yeah, the steal was slick. The slam topped it off.
And that is why you want to run off turnovers. Get down the floor before the defense is set.
Niang inside. He's against Smith. Just 5 on the clock. Pass to Anderson. He shoots a 3. Connects from downtown. And the Jazz lead by 15. Houston has gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. Tate passes to Smith. He got a piece of it, and he recovers it. Back to Tate. Smith right side. Oh, they pick off the pass. It's a one-on-one situation. Here's Filipowski, and they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a three-point play.
Action on the break has fueled them tonight. They're winning the transition battle.
Yeah, they did a great job of controlling the pace throughout the game and keeping the defense on their heels.
Thompson, he's checked in for the Rockets. Fred VanVleet comes in for Tate. And the free throw, no good. Rockets trail by 17. VanVleet outside. Here's Eason. Takes the assist and lays it in. Nice setup.
Well, the efficiency is there, but not the volume. He needs to start doing this every trip down the floor to close the gap.
Niang outside. Back to George. Stolen by VanVleet. Pass to Thompson. Back to VanVleet. Adams with a screen on George. Here's VanVleet. And they'll get another chance. Shoots over George. Smith passes to Eason. Smith outside. 5 to shoot. Thompson finds Smith. Goes up again. The rebound by the Jazz. 22 was their biggest lead. Here's Sensabaugh. Down low. Niang, the pass to George. Here's Sensabaugh. Defended by Eason. Sensabaugh, no good.
That's exactly how you have to defend him on the perimeter. Can't allow any space.
VanVleet against George. Pass to Smith. Back to VanVleet. Lays it up and banks it in.
Yeah, look at the strength from VanVleet. Not the biggest, but wouldn't be denied.
Here's Bailey. Back to George. Oh, deflected. Here's Bailey, defended by Thompson. Bailey, the pass to George. Launches a three. Utah with another miss.
Well, that is stifling coverage on the perimeter. That's how you stop a good shooter in his tracks.
And the call will be against Fred VanVleet. That'll be a second foul of the game. So for the Rockets, Clint Capella, he's checked in for Adams. Alperen Şengün comes in for Smith. And it's Kevin Durant in for Eason. Kessler, he's checked in for Utah. Markkanen comes in for Niang. Pass to Markkanen. Kessler, a screen on Thompson. Markkanen for three. Knocks it down from distance. Markkanen's got 24 points.
And he's not taking it easy on them at all. I mean, we all know he's going to keep pouring it on.
And defensively, that kind of effort is just not going to cut it.
Şengün against Markkanen. Şengün passes to Durant. George outside. Pass to Şengün. The kick out to VanVleet. To the inside. Stolen by Kessler. To the middle. It's Markkanen on the wing. Defended by Şengün. Kessler, a screen on VanVleet. Back to Markkanen. The three ball. It's good. Set up beautifully by George. George has got 4 assists in the game.
Just incredible. I mean, he's really making it rain out there, knocking them down one after another.
Well, what I love about his three-point shooting is the spacing that he's adding. It makes things a lot easier for everyone else.
Look at Durant working around the inside defense, getting his shot despite the contest.
The line for one. Durant.
And that one misses. Jazz leading by 17. Here's Sensabaugh. Here's Kessler. And finished off by Kessler.
Just a big man playing big. No way to stop it.
And Van Vliet has got the ball here for the Rockets. Outside Durant. Back to Van Vliet. Şengün, a screen on George. Down low. And stolen by Markkanen. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. Markkanen's got 14 points here in the second half. Thompson outside. George against Van Vliet. Deflects the pass. Stolen by Kessler. Inside. Pass to Bailey. Kessler a screen. Let's go with a three. It's hauled in by Houston. Şengün's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. And he drives in.
Utah foul. Lowry, Markkanen. Second personal foul. Third team foul. At the line for 2. Alperen Şengün.
The first free throw is good. Both free throws good from Şengün. So it's Utah now. 22 was their biggest lead. Markkanen outside. Pass to Bailey. Markkanen against Thompson. Here's Sensabaugh. Clock at 6. Here's George. And out of bounds. Houston will have it. And now it's time to take another view of that huge swat.
Yeah, good offense comes from great defense. This lead is only getting stronger with plays like that.
Rockets trail by 19. Van Vliet on the wing. George defending. Here's Capella. He gets it in there. For Utah, they've gotten 7 of 16 attempts to drop since the start of the fourth. Kessler, a screen on Van Vliet. Markkanen outside. Capella with a rebound. Houston has gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. Here's Durant. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2.
Courageous play inside by Durant. Just absorbing the foul and still putting up the shot.
Kevin Durant taking 2 shots.
And he can't get the first one. Good on the second one.
Every point matters in a game like this. We should remember that in this free throw when it's all said and done.
Here's Bailey, defended by Şengün. And the whistle on the shot. Got some contact there. Misses the shot, but he'll shoot 2.
And even from where we're sitting, you could clearly tell it was a foul.
Shooting for Utah. Bailey, 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First one falls for him. So he gets them both. 1:29 left in the fourth.
And the distance between the point totals for these teams tells the whole story. Just a fantastic effort, and you have to give it up for the Jazz.
When you look at their assist totals, you can see why it was easier for them to score. The ball was really popping tonight.
And good things seem to happen when you're patient and willing to make the next pass. Their offense has flowed really well.
Markkanen looking it over. Back to George. Out to the right wing. Stolen by Thompson. To the paint. Stolen! Şengün against George. 40 seconds left to play in the fourth. Pass to Bailey. Markkanen with it. Here's Bailey, guarded by Durant. Kessler, a screen. 4 on the clock. Bailey. And it goes out of bounds. That went off Capella.
Almost had the steal. You have to love the pressure defense.
Yeah, deflections are a stat that a lot of teams track, disrupting the offense's rhythm and flow.
Clock at 2. Utah with another miss. And so Durant will bring it up for the Rockets. 11 feet out, and he hits the jumper. Durant's got 38 points. 15 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter of this one. So we see the Jazz taking the W here. This one wasn't even close. The hometown crowd was waiting for a miracle that never came.
Yeah, and this team was consistent throughout. They met every challenge, and they earned this dub.
Well, now a minute to check in with Allie LaForce. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
Lori, some efficient shooting for you tonight. How comfortable were you with the looks you were getting?
I was good. Teammates kept finding me. I think I had good looks, and can't really say much. Just try not to think about it too much and just let it go.
Just play the game the way it should be. Congrats on the win, Lori.
All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, and Coach Stan Van Gundy, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you for watching the NBA on 2K Sports.